Hello, all my wonderful YouTube friends. Box Van D here. Today, I'm going to share a little bit about what I've been doing for the past few days. I've been really busy, so I haven't been able to watch a lot of YouTube videos or live streams. I just haven't had time. I've been working with my tools, and and I decided I need to take care of things. I have pretty much done a remodel of the storage under my bed, and I'm never really completely satisfied because I like change. I want to be totally, completely organized. I want to be able to have easy access to things. I notice even when they did the drawers at the VANBUILD, they didn't really do what I asked them to. I asked them to give me 6 drawers, smaller drawers. What I ended up with is 4 huge monster drawers with great big sliders, which took up a lot of my height, the space for the height of the drawers. So they couldn't squeeze in that many drawers because of the way they did it. Even though I bought the good wood, they seemed to use somebody else's wood, so it wasn't really what I wanted. They had to take back the one drawer 3 or 4 times and try to fix it, and actually each time they did it, they made it worse than the first time. It was totally not square, and the dividers, the wood they use was all warped. So my dividers between my drawers sections and refrigerator section are still warped. So someday I'm going to have to buy another new piece of 3/4 inch plywood and redo that part, but it's a lot of work when you're working by yourself because I had to completely empty the truck, take the bed out, take the shelves out, take all the slides off and reposition them, and I don't have great tools. I do have a lot of cordless tools, but not great tools. One thing I don't have is a good sander, but that's another day. Um, But anyhow, so what I did is I had to revamp my drawer sections and move things around that so where it would work better for me. So I've been working on that for the last few days. The last live stream I did on Sunday, I feel kind of bad because I'm getting really stressed and tired of the fight. I've been fighting with my internet situation for so long, and I've done so many things to make it better, and it's just costing me so much money. I just can't keep spending money. I don't have it. Uh, Probably what would be great is if I could have a WeBoost or a better hotspot system, but for some reason I'm able to get good internet when I do videos, upload videos, and do some downloading and stuff from the internet, but not when I use the hotspot. So on the phone, it seems to work pretty good, but when I use the hotspot to my laptop, it doesn't work pretty good. Roy suggested it could be my computer. I had a lot of problems with the computer for a while there, and I seem to get it all straightened out. The computer is working great. I can watch YouTube with no problem, but I can't seem to be able to live stream very well. So I thank you guys for putting up with my terrible live streams. Even I know how bad they are. I I get so frustrated even watching them. I can't watch them. I try to do the replays. Even on the replays, the chat, sometimes some of the chat is there and sometimes it not. And it just doesn't flow with when I'm speaking. So it is really a mess up. I love StreamYard because you can invite guests, but it's not working for me with my internet problems. So I keep trying. I'm not one to give up easily, but I'm going to try two more things. I'm going to try to stream with Prism off my phone, short little test stream sometime this week, and then on Sunday I'm going to try to stream using Roy. They're so gracious to let me use their hotspot on Sunday to try to do a live stream. I'm going to try using their hotspot because they seem to be able to stream just fine with theirs. So maybe it'll work out better that way. If that doesn't work, I may have to put my live streams on hold for a while. I really wanted to do them because I thought it would be better way to interact with my audience, but it's not. I'm not able to interact with you guys anyhow because it's so bad. So I'm not sure that's gonna work out for now. Eventually I would like to do it because it's really good for your analytics. Um, but in the meantime, I have a lot of people that do seem to enjoy watching my videos. Even after I did a little live stream about content, I still struggle with what to talk about or what to bring up. But anyhow, so today, um, I am going to show you the clips of some of the things I did to change my situation inside the truck. I've been working a lot with my tools and remodeling my remodel, so to speak. Uh, Hope you'll enjoy these clips that I show you what I did and some of these changes that I've made over the last 6 months or so. And so in along with this, I hope you'll enjoy it, like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you'll know when my next video is coming out. And if you enjoy my videos, please share it with a friend. If maybe some of the other videos I've done would inspire or help or motivate somebody, that's the purpose of me doing this. I want to help others because I have had a lot of struggles which I have overcome, and my prayer is that I can motivate other people to have hope and faith and realize they're not alone and they have a lot to make their lives better. So anyhow, I kind of do have a tendency to ramble on, so I'm going to get you moving forward here with a few clips. I hope you'll enjoy it. Thank you for watching. So I'm making progress on getting my rug put in here. I had to cut it in a lot of places. Had a little help from Roy to lift the refrigerator to get it to slide under. Otherwise, the refrigerator door will not open. And I don't have a deep staple gun. So I use screws to screw this down so edges won't lift up. Really pain if it does. I'm still working on it. For the past 3 days, I've been working on a big project. My old rug that I had on the floor was really dirty and bad and stained, and it wasn't working for me anymore. So I went, my friend went to Walmart, I told them to pick up a little 5x7 indoor-outdoor rug for me for 20 bucks. So this is what I did. Before I put the rug in, I have this little rug in front of the drawers under the stove. Eventually, I'm going to build a box on a sliders, a big drawer under the stove, so that I have a little easier access and a large drawer, because those plastic drawers, they warp, they bend, I don't know, they get tweaked, and I can have a lot of trouble getting them open. So anyhow, so you can see right here where the edge is, goes just a little bit past this 3-door chest, and that's how far the new rug goes. Hold on. So I took one of the old rugs and put it in here. And this rug goes all the way back to the corner, all the way to the back wall. As you can see down here, I had a big opening back there behind the wheel well. Now that rug goes up a little higher, and so this rug goes all the way to the back wall. And then this is where the new rug starts, as you can see here. And so right along the wheel well. No more gap. I had about an inch of crack there. The problem was everything would get down there. I had a lot of trouble getting it to clean. So I'm not sure how good this video is going to show up the new rug. Have it all the way behind the chair, all the way up to the pocket door. And all the way to the door that goes between the cab and the back of the truck. So you can see how it goes right to the edge there. And then I just put a plastic mat to catch some of the dirt as I come in. I had to cut along every corner and edge, and I screwed it down so it won't lift. Even the little section along the little wall next to the main door, I had to put screws in to secure it. I tried with a staple gun, but it wouldn't. The staples weren't long enough, so I wouldn't go under there. But as you can see, this looks in pretty good without the other rug there, mat. And then what I did is I moved my refrigerator. So the refrigerator was right here in front of my chair, right in where these 3 drawers were. The problem was every time I wanted to go and move the refrigerator, I had to move. I couldn't do it when I'm sitting here. And I had to almost close the chair up. And even when I had the bigger swivel chair, I couldn't really hardly move. And I had the other table right here, my pull-out table. And when I would pull it out, it was, I don't know, just not in the right place. So what I did is I pulled all these drawers out. I tried to sand them out so they would slide a little better. I'm still not happy with these 2. I would rather have 3 or 4 drawers in here instead of such deep drawers, because they're still really very heavy. But the sliders that I had to use in order to get this done are 2x3 inch. They're really big. And because I need to buy new wood right here for this divider, that's warped a little bit. But the other dividers, I finally got them in pretty straight for there. And then the one next to the refrigerator is pretty straight. So then I took this bottom drawer, which stood about right up, probably about here, and I cut it in half, completely just shaved it like right down the middle. And I cut it in half. I got 2 drawers out of it. So the bottom drawer and then this top drawer. So this one was on the bottom right here. And the only place I could fit it is in the middle when I put the sliders in. I took the other section that I cut off the big drawer and I cut it and I sanded it and painted it. And what I did is instead of putting my bottom in it, I put 2 of these plastic bins. I don't know if I can really show this, but I have 2 plastic bins in here that goes back almost 2 feet. So with all my miscellaneous stuff in there, which it makes a lot more convenient. And then I'll show you what I can do for a shelf here. So I have this nice little shelf here. It can move. And I just put it under this here on top of the other drawer. So that makes a little table, still too low, but it works for sitting things on. If I want to set my cup of coffee or whatever on there, I still have my 3 drawers along the side here. And so I have pretty good storage between the bottom under the bed, which I tried to give you a full view. So the refrigerator is working really good over there. So I put it behind the driver's seat on the wall where all my electrical stuff is, so that I don't have cords under the bed getting caught up on everything and stretched out too far. And not good when you're working off batteries to have long cords all over the place. Bad enough I have them from the inverter over here all the way across the top, which is bad enough, but it's just too much. Too many cords everywhere, and it's really not that safe when you do that. So okay, so this is a whole complete overview of my truck. So I'm just gonna do a little sweep the top with my new cabinet that I built, the shelves that I built with the nice dividers in them, the spice rack I built over here, and all this shelf I built. And I did move my towel rack because I didn't like it sitting over the toilet. I don't know, so something bothered me about it, even though I keep it really clean, but still. So I have the towel rack kind of up over the bed, and that's where my little nightstand is, up there and down here. So I have the good vent fan, which I got at the VANBUILD, and when I open it, it'll suck the air out rather than in. So with the door open, it gives me pretty good cross ventilation. You probably can't see this very good, but this shelf overhead here is quite a few odds and ends, my sewing kit and some books and things. So that's where I keep that kind of stuff. Anyhow, I've had to revamp a lot. I still have the bins on the over the batteries, on that shelf I built over the batteries, but I never have enough storage, but this is pretty much the whole thing. So I hope you got a pretty good picture of the changes I've made over the past 6 months to a year, and I hope I explained what I did. And it was a lot of work because I didn't have much help, but I did get Roy to lift up the refrigerator when I put the rug in. And I did have Anthony's help for building this shelf up over the window for that one up there. So I have a lot of stuff in there. Unfortunately, Zach didn't get my other light. I was supposed to have a light put right up here in the center so that I would have better lighting. He did work on my batteries, rewiring all my batteries, but he still has to put in the what is it? The circuit breakers in that. And my headlight is still not fixed. And my rear view camera probably never will get done because I decided I could live without it. I've lived without it this long. So Roy had a good idea since I don't have overhead lights in the cab. He said I could buy a little kind of one that's battery operated. I could glue or Velcro it to the ceiling up there in the cab so that I can turn it off on and off easily, and that'll be a good thing. So there we go, and I'll just get this up to you guys pretty soon. As you can see, I always have tons of pillows everywhere. Okay, there we go.